Good morning. Hope you all are doing well. I, Rasika Patil from Pratibha International School, your computer teacher. We are back to our session. So instead of wasting much more time in our introductory part, we'll just move forward to our lessons. So let us begin.
Students, today we are going to revise lesson number 2, that is Windows 7. So this while starting with a Windows 7, it is there are steps for opening a Windows Explorer. So how to open a Windows Explorer? Go to your Start, then in Start, go to All Program. So here I'll be typing your Start, then in Start All Programs. In all programs, we'll be going to the accessories, and in accessories you'll be going Windows Explorer. Windows Explorer. This is my Windows Explorer. So now as I have opened this Windows Explorer, what all we saw? Drive links. So where are my drives? In this PC, these are my drives, that is C, D, E and S. Now viewing the files and folders. So our next point of our lesson is viewing the files and folders. Now I'm opening this S drive. Here I'm having so many folders, and even along with that I have the files. So for the same, let us view this files and folders in a different form. So how to view this form? So go to the view option which is present in the view tab. So view, in this view option we are having different ways of view, that is extra large icon, then small icon, tiles, large icon, list, content, then medium icon, then details. Okay, now if I am going to the extra large icon, so they display the dynamic and large icon of the files and folders. This too can be very useful when working with images and video files. So suppose I want to work with an image or an video file, this extra large will be helpful for us. Then medium icon. Let us view the medium icon. Medium icons. Now these are my video icons. It displays the files and folders as medium sized icons, giving you a better idea of the file content. Then the next is the small icon. Small, by the name itself it indicates small means small icons. It looks very small. So it displays your files and folders as a small icon without a preview of its content. So without the content preview, it will just display our files and folders on our screen. The file name is displayed next to the icon. So wherever the icons are there, next to it we can see the file names. Even now here you can see the file names. So these are my small icons. So after that we are going to view the list icons. So for the list icons I will be going directly to the view. In view I will be clicking on the list option. So what is the list view? What does it display? So list view displays the contents as a list of files and or folders, names preceded by small icons. So this view is useful if your folders contain many files and you want to scan the list for a file name. Suppose you want to find any file or any folder or any kind of an image, so this list view will be helpful for viewing it. Now details. So what are these details contain? So I'll just click on the view option. Let us go for the next viewing way is details. So see here details. In details what all things we can see? In details view provides detailed information about your files and folders including the name, type, size and date modified. So here you can see the folders or files, which type it is. So its names are given over here. Then the date modified. So when we have done the modification of the file, that date will come over next to it. Then type, which type of a folder it is. So it is a file folder. Then here it is a MP4 file. Then here is a WinZip archive file. This is Microsoft Excel MP4. Then here it is a zip file. So these all types of files type will be mentioned next to the date modified. Then size. So what is the size of this file and folder? So what exactly the size is? So these size are mentioned next to the type. So these are nothing but the detailed view. Now let us go for the tiles view. Tiles view. So for going to the tiles view, again go back to the view option. In view option, go to the tiles. So now this is a tiles view. So tiles view, what it displays? It displays files and folders as a medium sized icons. Then it also displays the basic information of the file present, such as its size and type. So this is size. So this is the type of the file, and here it mentions the size of that file. Understood? So it's item type, size and length. Everything is mentioned into the tiles folder or tiles view. Now we'll go to the last view of our is content view. So what it is? Content view. So what does it content view displays? It displays each file and folder on a separate row along with their detailed information like date modified, size, authorized, etc. So see here. So it is date modified, then it's date, then here it is size. Everything is mentioned over here in the content view. Okay. So these are all size, content view and everything. Here you will get the detailed view. But instead of going for the detailed view, we are just going to view this in the form of a list. Because this list is very much useful when I am searching any kind of a files with me in this folders. Now our next point of our lesson, we'll go to it. So that is working with the control panel. So now let us open with the control panel. This is my control panel. I'll just open it. Let us open this control panel. So in control panel, what all we are having? We are having system and security, then network and internet, hardware and sounds, programs, accounts, appearance and personalization, then clock and region, ease of access. So, so students, I just wanted to remind that these all things are present. So these settings control nearly everything regarding Windows look and work. They allow us to set up Windows the way we want. So you can open the control panel in two ways. So what are the two ways? Go to the start button and select the control panel option. Otherwise, then double click on the microcomputers icon on the desktop. Then click on the open control panel button located on the toolbar. Okay. Now, changing the date and time. So, how to change the date and time of our computer? So, for changing the date and time, we are going to follow the steps like this. Go and click on the date and time region in the control panel. So for changing the date and time, just go to the option as clock and region. In this clock and region, we are having change the date, time or number format. Just click on that date, time and number format. So as we click on the date, time and number format, we are having the different appearance of it. So how we want, the way we can change it. So short date, so date, month and time, or long date. Just do the changes as per your need and press on OK. So as you press on OK, my date and time will be changed into my current date and time after updation. Now using a keyboard as a mouse. So how we can use a keyboard as a mouse? So use up, down, left and right key for the mouse pointer movement in the corresponding direction. Use home and end key for diagonally left, upward and downward movement respectively. Then use page up and page down key for diagonally right, upward and downward movement respectively. So these are the using keyboard as the mouse. So we can use this way in the form of a mouse. Now let us change the fonts. So how to change the fonts of our computer? So for changing the fonts of the computer, now students, about fonts. So now how to change the font? So can you see over here anywhere the font is present or the font category is present? No, it is not present. So for the same, view by. One more option is there, view by. So as this appearance of my control panel is in the category view, so I'll just change it to the large icons. So as I click on the large icons, whatever the hidden applications are there, that comes out. So here I can see the fonts category. So what is it? Fonts category. Just I'll open this fonts category. As I open my fonts category, I'll find the different fonts present over here. Now if I want to add or if I want to view the sample of a font, just double click on the any given font. Suppose I want to see the sample of it. So what I'll do, I'll just double click on that font. So these are my, as I'll double click on it, this is my sample of my font with the different sizes. Okay, now to add a new font, follow the procedure. So which procedure? So we have to select the drive and then open the folder that contains the new fonts. So I'll just select the drive, then select the font that you want to add and drag it to the folder, to the fonts folder in control panel. Font will be added in the list of existing fonts. So this way we are going to just drag and drop into the font. Okay. Now if you want to delete it, suppose if you want to delete any kind of a font, so how you will do that? You will just select the font. Suppose I don't want this font, bookshelf font I don't want, so I want to delete it. Just click on the select that font and click on the delete option. So are you sure you want to delete this font permanently? If you delete this font, some text might not appear as an intent. So if you want to delete, just click on delete option. Say yes. Okay. So this way the font will get deleted. Now our next point of our lesson is mouse is not working. So if my mouse is not working, so I will use the keyboard as my mouse. So how to use my keyboard as a mouse? So for that purpose, just go and click on the ease of access. When I click on ease of access, make the mouse easier to use option. Just click on the make the mouse use in ease of access. Just go and click on the changes how your mouse works. As you click on it, so it the make the user mouse easier to use will come on our screen. Just turn on the mouse keys and set up the mouse keys. So as you set up the mouse keys, turn off the mouse keys, that is number lock key, we have to turn it off. Then we can use the number lock, press OK. As we press OK, we can use the number lock keys for the function of mouse. So this way we are going to do. Now our next point of our lesson is using on-screen keyboard. So how to use an on-screen keyboard? Just go to the ease of access and click on the on-screen keyboard. So I'll show you here itself. This is my ease of access. Now just go and click on the ease of access. Again,
Always
here
scan
you can
this
see
section.
the ease of access. In that, start the on-screen keyboard.
Start on-screen keyboard.
As I click on on-screen keyboard, on screen I'll receive a keyboard. Now if I want to do some type of typing work, suppose I'll show you. I'll just open the Word file. Now see here. So this way I can use the on-screen keyboard like same as we are using the keyboard of our computer or laptop. So understood, students? So now just let us start with our mouse settings. So how to change the mouse setting? So there are different mouse settings we can do the changes. So go to the ease of access. In ease of access, go to the change your mouse works. So in change your mouse
Always
works,
scan this section.
we are having mouse settings. Just go and click on the mouse setting. So here we have pointers. So as my pointer is an arrow, if I want arrow in the help form, and if I say OK, make here save as, OK, OK. These are the different mouse pointers. We can do the changes as per our writing available and use as a default, and we can do the buttons. Now here are the different kinds of a double clicking, how you want in the speed of our double clicking, slow, fast, how you want. That way you can drag that speed towards left, it becomes slower, and towards right it becomes faster. Then pointers we saw just now, then pointer options. So here are different varieties of a pointer option. Then wheels, hardwares. Now these are the way of different settings, and you can apply different kinds of settings into your computer as per your requirement. Now suppose if I want to off the double click of my mouse. So how will I do? So if I want to double off the double click of my mouse, just I have to go to the control panel. So in control panel, for double clicking settings, I want you all to try because already we have studied in our previous videos. We have already done its revision also. Now for this I keep this point for you. You have to try this by your own, how to do the changes in our mouse setting, that is double clicking into a single click and single click into a double click. Now how to keep the computer to a sleep mode. So how to keep a computer to a sleep mode? So go to the start, then again we have to go to the control panel. So this is my control panel. Click on the power option category. So this is my large icon view. I'll go to the power option category. So in this power option category, then select the power saver option. So in power saver option, we are having a create a power plan. So in this I have already selected the balance. So click on the power saver option. So as I click on the power saver option, automatically my sleep mode option will get selected, will be activated, or we can say selected. So to make the further changes, click on the change plan settings. So if I want to make the further changes into it, just click on the change plan setting. So where is my click on the change plan setting? So Next, so here is my changes in the plan. So whatever the changes I want to make, you can make it. Now here at the last, we are having 2 points: hibernation. So what is hibernation? So hibernation is a state in which a computer shuts down to save power, but first saves everything in the memory or on the hard disk. What is hibernation? Hibernation is a state where the computer gets turned off as it gets turned off, but before that, whatever we have made changes into our computer, it will get saved into our hard disk. And when you restart the computer, your desktop is restored exactly as you left it. Means if I hibernation means what? Now if the computer gets off and if I get turned on the computer, then however the situation of my computer was, or before I moved to the hibernation state, how my computer screen was there, or how my desktop looks, the same way it will come on to desktop after restarting it. Understood, students? So this was our revision of our lesson number 2.
I hope you understood the lesson properly. So I just request you all to go through it thoroughly and solve the worksheet which I have given it to you. So that's it for the day. Have a good day ahead.